Hey everybody, my name is Oliver and this is Blueprints. And it just occurred to me right before I started recording that Blueprints is pronounced Blueprints. Which is the blueprint we see on the table. That's gotta be related, right? Especially because of these measurements here, just like on the blueprints normally. I don't know, I thought that was funny. I realized it like a millisecond before I clicked the button. But yeah, this is Blueprints. A puzzle game, and that's all I really know. Also, it's first person, and it's very highly acclaimed. People are raving about this game. So, I'm excited to see what's going on. So far, I like the menu. The music is very mysterious, very unsettling, but also kind of exciting, you know? There's an air of mystery there. And I don't know what's going on with the background here. We got all kinds of different items on the table. And a globe that represents some kind of world. I don't think that's Earth. It looks weird. I don't know. Let's check it out, shall we? New game. I love the first moments of a new game. It's always so exciting. Doku Bomb. Never heard of them. Tonda Ross.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
What's a codicil?
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Oh.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
I love the music.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Damn, what an intro. Now you have my attention. Day 1. Is that me? Man! Come on. That is awesome. 46th room of my 45-room estate. Now that's a mystery already. That got my juices flowing, man. Just hearing that. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Herbert S. Sinclair. Oh. That mountain looks super weird. Doesn't that look like an arrow, kinda? What was my name? Simon P. Jones. And then Mary. Forgot her last name. But I am the son of Mary. And he said something about a niece. And I actually don't know what a niece is. I know, it sounds stupid, but I don't. I barely know what an uncle is. I know an uncle is, the brother of a mother. I think. Okay, well, we're here. Dude, look at this arrow in the middle of the screen. Something bothers me about that arrow. The fact that it's, like, perfectly pointing up and not a little to the side like you'd usually see in games. Feels wrong to me. Open only in the event of my death. Oh, right. I guess that's why I'm here now. He died. Man, why is all of this contingent on me solving this weird mystery? So intriguing. Ah. We got a stamp here. Dude, look at the resolution on that stamp. Holy high resolution texture, Batman. That's kind of blowing my mind. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. So I've been here before. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. Oh, this music. So good. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Damn. Why not? What happens in the night? I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Okay. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Wow. That is so weird. That looks like a city in Spain or even Italy. Somewhere south, for sure, in Europe. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep? When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Dude, what kind of game is this? It's giving me The Witness vibes. Just a bit, you know, from the calm atmosphere and the first-person exploration aspects. You found the Mount Holly blueprint! This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. I love the UI. It's so tasteful. Oh yeah. Looks like a blueprint to me. Inventory. Day 1. Antechamber? Entrance hall. Oh. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, The 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. There's some dark magic going on here for sure. Antechamber. From its root meaning the room before, all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. I guess it means the room before room 46? Type blueprint objective. Okay. Hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms? Are we Twin Peaksing? Okay. Okay, we got 3 doors. What's this? Queen of Diamonds. Ace of Spades. Fun fact. Those 2 cards are actually the most common cards that people will pick if you ask a spectator to pick a card. Actually, that's not true. I believe the Queen of Hearts is the more popular one. Queen of Hearts and Ace of Spades. Those are the 2. So this is almost the most common cards. What time is it? 5 to 9? Is that Herbert S. Sinclair? So weird to have a bust of yourself in your house. Who's that? Has a fancy butterfly. Can I go back outside? Oh yeah. Look at that mountain though. There's something about that mountain, I can tell you right now. Obviously the game wants me to go through one of the rooms in there, but we have to go somewhere else, of course. I can't jump this fence? Come on. Okay, fine. Fine. I didn't want to jump that fence anyway. Waterfall. I'm loving the atmospheric sounds. Yo, what's going on there? Something's built into the mountain. Mount Holly. Wait, is that Mount Holly over here then? Mount Holly. Oh, look, a bird. Flower beds. I'm gonna go down here. See what's going on. I like the art style so far. I think it's called cell shading, right? Isn't that the name for this? Ooh. Hear that? There's a draft coming through here. Something's in there for sure. Oh, look at that. Something's going on down there. Very nice. Hey, look, a little bath for birds. I wonder what the name for that is. It's probably a real name. What's down this way? Can I sprint? Yeah, I can. Kinda. It's not really a sprint. It's more like a... I don't know. Brisk walk. I need a lighter. Can I jump? No. Can I crouch or... No. Okay. I didn't suspect I could. But you gotta test these things in the first-person game, right? That's the law. Okay, well... I'm gonna... head back this way then. Wait, there's a pipe here. The hell is that? Why is there a pipe going into this marble? Oh, here as well. Isn't that weird? Oh, wait, is it to fill these with water? Can't really see into them, but... maybe the piping goes up like this? Up into this bowl or something? I don't know. Oh man, I love these first steps in a new video game. You know, everything is a mystery. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's all super nice. And I'm sitting here comfortably, you know. I got some chocolate milk on the side as well. I'm so relaxed, man. I'm ready. What's that? What time is it? 9:30. Okay, so it seems like these clocks are synchronized. Right. What was this again? Oh, yeah. Footsteps. Oh, I have 48 now. I had 50 before. Is that because I walked in and out here? Oh, no. I didn't think this meant a room. Not that I thought about it, but... I can't seem to click on anything. Okay. I guess we move on. Ooh. Select the room to draft. Bedroom, closet, hallway. What? Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. This has 2 items. This has no items. Why would I pick this? Blueprint map? Oh. Wait. Oh, I see why you would pick this. There's more doors. If I pick this, then this is a dead end now. Go back. Oh, once you have drawn floor plans, you... What did it say? Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one to draft. Oh, okay. I don't know. Hallway. Oh, that's so seamless. Nice. Flowers. Why is there a picture of a crowbar? Clasping hands. It's like that emote with the 2 hands together, you know, praying. Prayer beads. Wait, what is the objective of the game even? Oh, I guess to find room 46. Oh, I'm here. I see now. You can even... Oh, I think I get it. We have to get to the antechamber, so we have to forge a path all the way up here. I see. Hallway. One of the many nondescript hallways snaking through the estate and providing elegant causeways between the more noteworthy destinations that the house has to offer. Type hallway. Rarity? Commonplace? Rooms have rarity? That's so funny. Drafted 1 time. What the hell? Steps. Oh, steps represent how much energy you have left for exploring. Right. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you must call it a day. And I can do that by clicking here. Okay, but sure. Let's just go... Oh, whoa, we got something. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. I love that show, The West Wing. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. It's so good. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. When you say West Wing, you're talking about over here? Or here, specifically? Because this is West. This is north. So is this locked? Maybe. But I can't go back. So if I open a room here and it's going to be locked, then that kind of sucks. Maybe I messed up right now. Oh, that's so cool. You can actually see the path that's gonna connect. That is so nice. Pantry. Gives us 4 money. The closet has 2 items. I guess items are worth a lot? Since it's a dead end, right? You don't want to end up with a dead end. Or maybe you do. If you're strategic about it. Parlor? You know what? Let's try the closet. I want to see what a dead end looks like. I want items. What is that? A cowboy hat with a spoon. We got a diamond. Or a gem, I mean. Gems can be used while drafting to pay for special floor plans. What the? What is this game? I'm so intrigued. A very modest recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff, who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks, whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. It is so interesting to me that apparently all of the people working on the estate didn't know about this room 46. I guess the room 46 is a room that you pass on to the heir. It's like a family secret or something. Why else would he pass it on to me, right? And not tell his staff about it? So weird. I'm so intrigued. You found an old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. What? Where would I dig in here? What is that? Sand dunes? Well, I guess I don't have to keep looking because it did say 2 items, right? I got 2 items. But, man, these pictures here are oddly, what do you call it? Prominent. Like, why would you have a picture of this? It's weird. Should I be paying attention to this? Man, I love the art style. So nice. So, question. Even though this is just a closet, am I gonna lose a step if I go through? I am. Damn, okay. I guess it was super exhausting walking across that threshold right there. Whew. Man, nothing like it. Quite the exercise doing that. I think I did the right thing here. If the doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, may as well have a dead end, right? Where are we now? Okay, so we're going up. Den, guest room. Oh, this one gives 10 steps? Interesting. The den has 3 doors. Lavatory? Why would I do that? Is there anything in there of note? Oh, this is also a dead end. We gotta go with the den. This gives us a gem. I love the seamlessness here, where you click on something, the door opens, and it's just there, as if it's always been there. You know, there's no loading or anything, it just happens. It's really neat. Okay, there's definitely a puzzle here somehow with these frames. Spiral staircase. And what is this? Stars? 4 stars? Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Oh, there's clocks everywhere. Are they moving? They're moving. And they're synchronized, right? Yeah, they are. Oh, there's a giant clock here. Synchronized as well. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I was just checking whether or not these Roman numerals actually were correct. I don't know what I'm looking for, though. Wait! This one is stuck! Frozen in time, look at it! But it's still moving. Something about this clock is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's also correct. Oh, shit. We got something here. The gem! This one was a blue one. Don't think it matters. Another clock and swans. Any luck catching them swans, then? It's just the one swan, actually. This is so weird. I love it, though. I love the calm atmosphere. A more traditional family room, warm and inviting. So comfortable, one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Damn, caught me. I would have loved to waste the entire day here. Just sit on that couch, you know, with some chocolate. And just kick back. Well, we gotta get to here, so let's go north. Right? That's north. Hold on, is there something about these clocks? Maybe something happens when they reach a certain time. Oh? That's a pawn. From a chess game. Okay, let's go north. What do we got? Select the room. Lavatory, parlor, nook. What is this? Gives me a puzzle piece to something. And a nook gives me a key. But that will lead us to the left here. This one will lead us to the right. I kind of want to go to the nook. Get a key. Apparently keys are locked. Or doors are locked in the West Wing, right? Maybe there's more valuable things behind doors that are locked? Let's go nook. Oh, man. There it is. We got a key. Can be used to unlock locked doors you find in the house. No shit! Really? Damn. I don't know why I said it that way just now. Hey, look! A necktie! Hopefully it's not gonna speak to me. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Way ahead of you. I was told beforehand that this was a note-taking game. So I got my trusty notepad and my pencil. Or not a pencil, this is actually a ballpoint pen. But yeah. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Hell yeah, man. I love taking notes in games. The thing is, I was tempted to take notes of certain things I've seen already. The problem is, I don't know what's important yet, so taking notes could actually be an impediment to my progress. Right? Maybe they will only serve to confuse me later, because I don't understand it yet. That is a... I don't know what the word for this is. Some kind of cake? A layer cake? Why is there a picture of that? That's so weird. Okay, so notice how all of these paintings or frames or whatever you want to call them, pictures, they all contain a drawing, a pencil drawing of something. Okay, you know what? Since this is... We should take notes on all of this now. So what have we seen before? We saw the prayer emote. Hold on, I'm gonna write this down. We saw the prayer beads, right? Prayer beads. And then next to that, there was another painting, but I forgot what it was. Crowbar. 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 Hold on. That was here. Wait, if I go back, do I lose steps? I think I do. Oh, shit. Okay, so wait a minute. The closet had... the sombrero with the spoon, right? Sombrero plus spoon. And then next to that there was dunes, sand dunes, I think. I'm talking about the paintings. Sand dunes? Now that I came from here. Oh, that's right. Stars? Can I peek without... I can't see what's over here. Spiral staircase. Spiral staircase. And then we had 4 stars. Cool. And then we had layer cake. And necktie. I don't know if this is going to be important. It has to be, though, right? Why else would this be so prominent? A rook. Okay, hold on. There's something going on with chess here. We got a pawn and a rook. Let me write that down, too. What else do we see in here that's remarkable? Well, we had all these clocks in here. What is this thing, anyway? That's an old-timey fridge, I think. You know? Cooling items down? That's why there's a layer cake. Look, these items look important. I can't tell what that is, though. What is that? That's a vase. Or a vase. Actually, I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. That looks like some weird monolith from 2001, A Space Odyssey. Can I sit or check out some of these books, perhaps? No. The Nook. A snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. Actually does look pretty comfy in here. I would love to sit in that chair and just read. That doesn't look very comfortable, though. Unless you have some pillows you can sit on. Let's go this way. Okay. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. The pantry has money in it. West Wing Hall. Let me see. Ah, but if I choose this one, it's gonna lead me down to here. If I choose this one, I can go both north and south. I think getting this money may be a bait in the beginning. I'm taking the West Wing Hall. Ooh, look at that. More paintings. More paintings. At some point, the game is going to ask me to do something with paintings, I think. So wait, let me think. Oh, I was about to say, isn't this the same as this? The west wing of the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Epson. It is unsurprising, therefore, that this hallway in its neglected state features boarded windows and dust-smothered furniture. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm gonna make a character sheet of all the different characters that we know of. Let me see. Characters. There's, of course, What was his name? Herbert S. Sinclair. Herbert. What does the S stand for? S. Sinclair. And then there's Simon Jones. Simon Jones, that's me. And then my mother, who was Mary. I forgot her last name. Maybe I'll watch the intro again just to remember those names. Mary, and then we have... Oh, who else did we have? Was that it? Lady Epson? Okay. Characters. Got it. Okay. Type hallway. Rarity standard. Okay, well, I need to think before I leave this room. Because whenever I leave a room, I lose steps. I don't have a lot of them. I have to really think about this. What's the least amount of steps I can use to get to the antechamber? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have plenty of steps, I guess. Picture of a bird. A crow, I think. And a rowboat. Staff notice. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff, may draft south? I don't know. Okay, so Lady Clara Epson. I'm gonna write that down. Lady C. Epson. Damn it, now I can't erase. Okay. Lady Clara Epson. 1983. Man, what date is it today? Was this long ago or is this recent? Let's note this down too. We're gonna write crow and rowboat. I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen next, because there's not really been much happening here. It's just me going through rooms. I can go south? Let's try that. But they're more likely to be locked here, right? Let's go this way. Storeroom? Wait a minute, spare room. If I do this, there's a door here. How's that gonna work with the closet? Is it gonna create a hidden door in the closet or something? Oh, this one has a gem requirement. But I get 4 items. Ooh. Damn, son. This one does not have a gem requirement, and I get a key, a diamond, and money. Interesting. I guess this is kind of a gamble then? Because you don't know what items you're gonna get. This one requires a gem, yeah. Storeroom. Let's go for a storeroom. Oh, shit. Biplane? Money! Gold coins. Can be used in shop rooms found on the estate to purchase goods and services. What the hell is going on in this game? A golden key. Oh, I guess it's still just a key. That's a pawn. There's definitely something with chess going on here. Which I love. I love chess. What's this? Wait, is that the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9! Yeah, look, this is the antechamber. Why is there an E here? The second row, first column. Oh, that's where I am now. Ooh, okay. What does that mean? This is the entrance hall. Is something going on in this room? Why is there an arrow there? Also here. Does that mean... What does that mean? Huh. It's also mega huge. Look at that one. A rug? This rug did not tie the room together. Okay, I'm gonna note these things down. So we have a pawn. Maybe, if we find enough chess pieces, we can create a whole chess set and something will happen? I don't know. I guess we need a chessboard as well, then. A biplane from the First World War. Biplane. And then we have... we can call this... map. Or blueprints. Blueprints. Hmm? Okay, well... Oh, whoa, whoa! Huh. Isn't this, the Angry Birds or whatever? I've never played the game, but isn't this sort of... Angry Birds? It is a bird in a swimsuit. I'm gonna write that down. I don't know where to write that. I'm just gonna write... I'll write, I found a picture of a bird in a swimsuit. Nice. Even has a swimming cap on. That's so cute. Now I really need to be looking around, because that was really hidden. I guess it sort of sticks out a little bit. Nice drawings, though. I wish I could draw that well. Imagine just sitting down with a pencil and being able to draw and sketch stuff like that. That sounds so cool. Okay, well, yo, is there a puzzle with these light beams on the floor? Probably not. I'm hungry for puzzles. I'm also trying to notice whether or not some of these rooms are changing when I go back into them. Maybe the game is fucking with me, you know? You gotta be on the lookout for that. Okay. Garage? What? Garage. Gives us 3 keys. Open map. Parlor. Lavatory. This one requires a gem. I mean, maybe we should try to spend a gem. It's not the worst idea. Or we do this and get a puzzle piece. Whatever that means. Let's try the garage. Wait, West Wing Hall rank 3. The hell does that mean? Okay, we're definitely not in current age, because that is an old-ass car. That is from like 1920 or something. Speaking of old-ass cars. Queen of Diamonds. That's the second Queen of Diamonds we've seen. Wait, something is confusing me. I can see the outside here, which makes sense. But what if I had gotten garage in the center? How would that would have worked? Maybe it doesn't allow me to draft that in the center. Oh, I thought this was a chess piece or a chess board. Hey! Keys for me. I like the fact that my cursor changes when I can interact with things. Meaning I can just sort of scan objects. And I don't need to click on them to see whether or not it'll work. Bleach. Oh, here we go. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Oh shit, okay, we got new characters. Cooking with Babbage. Christoph. Christoph Waltz? I'm gonna assume that's Christoph Waltz. Let me write it down. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. His lordship? Is she talking about Herbert? I guess he would be the lord of the estate, right? I don't know if that's an actual title. I'm surprisingly not very knowledgeable about ranks and hierarchies and stuff like that. You know, I don't know anything about that. Let's just write Mrs. Babbage as another character. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. Christoph. Christoph who? I want to write this down too. So, Queen of Diamonds and... Oh, wait. I didn't think about this. In the very first hall, entrance hall, we had two paintings as well. Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Spades, right? Let's write that down too. Hold on. I'm gonna write, Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Spades. And then in here, we found Queen of Diamonds. And old-timey car. Okay. I can't wait to see how I get to use all this information I'm writing down. Okay, that looks like something that's important. SWNSNG. License plate. Let's write that down. I'm gonna write it here. License plate. SWNSNG. Is that an anagram for something? Is that a swan? Something about swans here for sure. Oil spill. I can't get inside and drive off. Oh, what's that? Is that an intercom? What is that? What? Oh my god, what's happening? Hey, look! An old-timey lawnmower. I used one of those before as a child. Good times. Actually, it wasn't that fun. But good times nonetheless. I know I'm spending a lot of time just, you know, observing the environment here, but I really enjoy just looking at things. Not like that. I need to look up more. Something I've realized is that I never look up in video games. So just look up a bit more, you know? Can I open the trash can? Is there a hidden note somewhere? None of these can be opened. Okay. Can I turn this around and see the backside? Okay, so Christoph, I guess, maybe a personal assistant of his lordship? Since he was driving for him? Why is there no license plate in the back? That's weird. Maybe that wasn't a thing back in the day. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should... There's gotta be something with this intercom. The fact that I can click it. Did something change in here or something? I don't know. I guess we can only go back. Through the West Wing Hall. Through the nook. Into the den. And then go this way, maybe? Ooh, we can actually combine these two if we're lucky. That would be kind of cool. Let me see here. Garage. Entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive, the garage serves as a more practical and informal entrance point into the estate. Costs a diamond. Type blueprint dead end. Rarity unusual. Okay. Drafted one time. Sure. Okay, guess we go back. This way. I'm trying to see if anything's changed. I have been paying close attention to things in these rooms, just in case things would change. Look, swans again. There's something about swans. P.I. Staker? Piss taker? Come on! Security? What? That doesn't look very 1980-ish. Wait, is there a sci-fi component here? What the hell? This one requires a gem as well. And it connects these two and makes a path this way. I like that. Let's get this one. Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, this is dark. Something dark is going on in this mansion. Oh, shit. Oh my god. CCTV everywhere. Everyone was being watched? Yo, there's some dark secret here. Oh, that's me. Dude, Herbert was a bit of a creepo, it seems. Keeping an eye on everyone. What the... Oh! Oh, it's me walking. It's me. Oh, that's funny. It updates so slowly. Huh. Is that a children's room? Can I zoom somehow? Wait, hold on. Game settings. Controls. Blueprint menu. Room directory. Stroll. Oh, I see. Okay, I don't think I can zoom. That's too bad. Is that the room I was already in? That looks like a storage room. Is that a bank vault? Why is there a bank vault here? A library. Some kind of really creepy music room? I've been there as well. Wine cellar. I think. What the hell, man? Blue memos, true. Red memos, lies. What does that say? Unless written by hand. Why is that so hard to read? Unless written by hand. Blue memos, true. Red memos, lies. Unless written by hand. Okay. I see red post-it notes. CCAM 23. CCAM tape 12. Bro. They were storing all of this video footage? Oh shit, I can interact with this. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Dude, this is sick. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. 1 fruit. 0 gems, 0 keys, 0 coins. Okay. Main menu. Keycard system. There's keycards? Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. For example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Why would I not just choose low? Maybe these rooms with security doors are more important? I don't want to change anything just yet. I'm just gonna go back. I don't know what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm playing with fire. Change offline mode. What is that? This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay. Are any staff working on the estate right now? I'm assuming not, since I'm here and I'm, I don't know, exploring? Unlocked. But you could argue that me being here is me working on the estate. I'm working towards a goal. Okay, so that means if power is lost, they will be unlocked. If I have it on unlocked. Oh, I see, as a safety rule, so that, you know, if there's a fire or something and people can't get out, they want these doors to be unlocked. Well, for exploratory purposes, I want everything to be unlocked in any case. I'm assuming there is a way to have the power go out if there's a setting for it. Back. Return to security menu. Log into network. Terminal password? Oh, I don't know. Sinclair? Incorrect. That would have been too easy, huh? Oh, man. What about Simon? Simon says it is correct. Damn it, it didn't work. What have I learned? What have I written down? What if we put in the license plate number? SW, capitalized, SWN SNG. Incorrect. Damn it. Okay. Well, I don't know then. I don't want to guess, actually. Let's find a clue. There's probably a clue in here somewhere. In fact, wait a minute. Can we see the keycaps? Maybe some of them are more worn than the others. You know, the classic way to determine the password. In movies, at least. ACAM tape 56? Dude, they were making recordings of everything in here. What is that place? Is that a jeweler section? What is that even? Oh, this is a pool. I thought this was a laser. Right here. Reminds me of that movie Entrapment with Sean Connery and Catherine Zeta-Jones. You know? Maybe I'll have to do that later. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We got a knight. Okay. Let's write that down. Knight. Oh yeah, entrance hall is here. That's kind of funny. Oh, there's also stuff over here. Holy shit. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to check in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Aha! So Mrs. Babbage is the house manager. Let's write that down. House manager in parentheses. Terminal password. S. Sinclair? There's gotta be something there. Wait, I can actually barely make it out. NW, I think? No, U. I'm squinting my eyes. Wait, S. Oh my god, I just saw it and now it disappeared from my mind. What a weird optical illusion. Like, you know, that's the thing about humans. They're very good at seeing patterns. And I think oh, I looked away for a second and looked back and now I could see the letters again. Hold on, let me look away, look back. NNU for sure. No. This could be an I. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to try and guess what that is right now. More of these weird drawings. A bridge and a bride. Let's write that down. Bridge and bride. Okay. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, but wait a minute. Red memos are lies, unless written by hand. That's not written by hand. That is machine writing for sure. So wait, this is a lie. So the antechamber is not unlocked. And access levers are required to grant entry. Okay, sure. Man, is everything being recorded in this mansion at all times? That's kind of creepy. Oh, I see. Black coffee? Look at the art style on that. It's just someone scribbling black. That's awesome. Wait, I need to check something real fast. Log in. Ah, look. It said 1 fruit before. Now it's 0. Because I got it. Sweet. I'm liking this. Wait, we got a number up there. 6-3. Oh, I can't make it out. 63456756778. Hold up. I'm gonna write that down. Number on box. It is 634. 634 564 564 5678. Let me just double check that. Let me get a little closer if I can. Okay, the first... Wait, is that a 4 or a 1? No, that's a 4. Okay, so 564 5678. 564 5678. 634. Let's see. Password. Well, there's no reason why this should be the password. I'm just looking for any combination of, like, letters or, you know, numbers that make sense. 634 564 5678. Ah, damn it. Okay, whatever. Worth a try. What about these tapes? They have numbers on them and shit. $45, $23. $23. I can't read that one. 12. Wait, hold on. Let me write that down also. Tapes. We have 23. 12. 23:45. And 56. Ah, but I can't read the bottom one there. Shit. Can't make it out. 30. 30. Oh god, it's so small. I wish I could zoom. Can I sit down or something? Hold on. This may seem petty and weird, but... accessibility? No, controls? Field of view. $58. 58 or 50? I think. And then we have 12. This may not mean anything. I don't know. I'm just writing shit down, okay? I forgot where we were. Was it like here? 9? Honestly, I don't care too much about the FOV. It's okay. Oh man, I need some coffee. They have a microwave? Man, this is high tech. This room is so weird, man. The fact that they have a security room is kind of crazy. A control room with state-of-the-art surveillance equipment, inventory system, and access control via an electronic computer terminal. This room is where the estate's patrol guards kick up their feet and thank their stars they are living in a modern era. I see. Type mechanical. Why does that matter? I guess I'll find out later. We have a shovel. Can I dig? Probably not here, but I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Remember the note we found in somewhere over here? That said that doors on the left were more likely to be locked? That was a red note, wasn't it? Which means it's a lie. Oh my god. That just occurred to me. I really wish I could crouch. It's such a intuitive thing for me in FPS games. Even if there's no need or gameplay thing with it, I just want to be able to do it. To get a better view of certain things, you know? Am I weird in that thinking? Terminal password. I need the terminal password. Wait a minute. That pawn is golden. This one is silver. I wonder if that matters. I guess I'm going north. Furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Is that a good thing? Corridor is always left unlocked. Oh. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Wait. What? Isn't that really bad? Isn't the whole game about choosing these? I'm so confused. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3. So I can only see one of them? Part of me wants to try this just to see. Also, let me look at the map here. That sounds crazy, though. This is a dead end. How's that gonna work? Look, there's a door here on the left, but it connects to the nook where there is no door on that side. How are they gonna handle that? Is this room gonna change to accommodate this door or something? Oh man, I don't know. I feel like I should try archives just to see what happens. Because I'm not entirely sure what this means. Also, the fact that this says you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting makes it seem like red rooms are good, somehow. Like, you want to draw red rooms. I'm gonna try the archives. Fuck it. See what happens. Ooh, nice droning in the background. So mysterious. Can I open any of these with my keys? Oh man, I love the music. Oh, we got things over here. Oh, that's a nice drawing. Look at that. Country road. Uh-oh. Why is there a evil man in the trees? Looks like a face. Wait. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort, Something. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Huh. Oh, wait. Marion Marigold is Mary? That's my mom, right? Whoa, hold on. I'm writing this down. Oh my god. Mary... what was her last name, though? I forgot the last name from the intro. But I'm just gonna write in parentheses... Marion Marigold. There's a dark secret in this mansion, guys. I'm telling you. Just listen to this music and look at these... I don't know... cutouts. It's all fucked. Shit! And why would she want to distance her from the Sinclair family? Political associations, huh? Which political associations would one make? The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. So he was a baron. Aha. A baron. That's such a fancy title. Okay. Her picture book Swimbird. I'm gonna write that too. This is so cool. January 27th, 86, the year after. Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Red Prince, huh? And this game is called Blue Prince? Wow, interesting. Okay, so her debut was Red Prince. Writing that down. That's interesting. And his inflexible love of the color red. That's me, by the way. I'm the son here. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. I see. That's interesting, man. Gail Hermes. I'm gonna write that name down as well. Gail Hermes is a Herald staff writer. Staff writer. Very cool. Okay. Well, let's move on. And then we have this picture of a country road. I'm gonna write that down. Right now, I just have everything in a one big list. This is probably gonna bite me in the ass later. I gotta do some categorization in my notes here, I think. Oh, so that's how they handle this conundrum. It's just blocked off. Makes sense. A fishing rod. That has been noted. Very cool. Oh, this music is so good! I want to stay in here forever. I want to just frolic in the mystery, you know? And the darkness. Wait, can I turn these pages? Oh my god! Thank god I checked! Holy fuck. November 11th, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Black Water. What? Caleb Manning were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing. Dude, this is getting dark! Okay, what do we have here? Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White, Philip White that is, were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house had defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. What? Okay. Well, let's note all this down. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Red Guard, Red Prince, all related to this, what was it called? Royalist party, I guess? And their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Okay. So we have names here. Caleb Manning. Author. Okay. Then we had the publisher, Philip White. Philip White. Publisher. Okay. So they were apparently implicated here. Huh. Oh, there's more. November 17th, Reddington Herald. Wait. This was November 11th, 86. This was January 27th. Okay, so this is all chronological. November 11th. This is November 17th, so that's only 6 days later. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. I see. It started a chain reaction. And we have a picture of Manning and White at a press function. Is White the one in front or the one behind? The guy behind looks like a Secret Service agent or something. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local man. This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated, charged by the Crown. Manning was the last person. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to something with grand treason. What the hell? Dude. Who was collecting all this information? Someone in the archives was doing research. Who? February 22nd, 87. No trace is discovered of Sinka Ares, but search continues. Sinka? Mary Matthew Jones. Oh, Matthew was the last name we got from the intro. That's right. Mary Matthew Jones. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Mary Matthew Jones. And my name is Simon Jones, right? Simon and then some letter in the center. I forgot what it was. Was it P? Simon P. Jones, I think? Let's see here. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Holy shit. What is my mom involved in? She's a Sinca heiress. What is Sinca? No doubt someone else was also in line to be the heir of this, whatever this is, and they maybe took my mom out? Is that the motive? Is my mom dead? Dude, there's so much happening here. Are you kidding me? September 2nd, Reddington Herald. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Okay. Priceless jewels stolen. And what do we have over here? The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Huh. And that's the last page. Who was collecting all this information here? Yo, what if Herbert intended for me to find this 46th room, but it wasn't really my real objective? Maybe my actual objective here is to solve some kind of case. You know? Oh man. You know what? I'm taking a picture of these pages with my phone. Hold on. We got this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, and that's it. I'll take better notes after I'm done here. Okay. Dude, I'm so happy I figured out I could flip to the next page. Imagine if I missed that. That would have been catastrophic. Okay, what next? That was a lot of information to absorb. Let's see. No, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break, collect my thoughts, write down some notes, and yeah. If you like this sort of content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.